What's up guys, this is PG Alexander and this is my video of my first time deep sea fishing. Pretty fun event. My brother invited me to go with him. It's over in St. Augustine, Florida, where we launched the boat into the boat dock. It was really early in the morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning is I think about the time we left. Woke up at about 3 a.m. to get everything ready. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Put the boat in the water and we got on our way. We had to go out from this inlet quite a bit just to get out to the main ocean area, and so we had a good little ride out to the ocean. It was really dark and couldn't see anything. This was at a point to where we had to like put flashlights in front of the boat because we just couldn't see in front of us at all until we got out to the main sea. And so it was about 2 hours out there, 43 nautical miles, and it was about 50 miles out there offshore. So good little 2-hour drive. I should say ride out there, and it was cold, so we had to sit down inside of the boat. But man, when that sunshine came up from the sunrise, it was a beautiful sight, as you can see. So my brother had some of his friends with him, and they were here on the boat with us. And there's me. Of course, I was doing the recording this time, but I wanted to take some selfies of myself on the back of the boat here. We were dropping lines out into the water and hoping to catch Wahoo. And this little guy right here, he was stuck on the boat until the time we got back, and no worries, he did make it back to land. We did get him back successfully without him falling off and becoming fish food. It was a very calm day. The waters, as you can see, were very calm. Beautiful day for fishing. Absolutely gorgeous day. My brother here, he's getting his lines set and ready. And for Wahoo, you have to set the lure and you have to troll across the water. It's not just like you sit still and bottom fish. You have to troll at a pretty high speed. And we were looking for several spots to fish. We weren't getting anything for a good while. I mean, it took us several hours for us to even get any activity. And but it was a beautiful day, like I said. Waters were very calm, so that's what made it enjoyable. Out here, we're at about 100 feet deep. We even stopped for a little while to bottom fish just to see how we would do. And this is one of my brother's buddies putting his line in. He had actually a fish camera on the end of his reel, so that was pretty cool. We were kind of wondering if we were going to catch anything, and then it happened.
Crank it up, Johnny, crank it up. Johnny, look at me, crank it up. Yep, right there, right there.
We finally got a big bite. So what he's doing here is he's pulling in all the other lines. They had about 6 fishing poles out there in the water, and he had to pull 5 of them back. I think it was like 5 of them. And the one on the other end there, on the other side of my brother, is the one that has the fish on it. So What they're trying to do now is continue trolling the boat until they can get that fish pulled into the boat. The goal here is to not give any slack on that line until they get the fish into the boat. They're trying to get rid of all the other fishing poles so that they can focus on that one pole that has the fish on it. At this point, we don't really know what it is, but we did what we could to try to keep trolling and get all these other lines in and then focus on that one pole there. And so they had to start reeling this thing in, and it was not easy at all. I didn't even try to reel it in myself. I was just on the camera recording everything.
It cranked up about 300 yards. Keep cranking.
Several hundred feet of fishing line with a big fish on it is pretty heavy. So they had to switch out between him and his buddies to reel this thing in. So we knew it was going to be a big fish. They would get tired and they would have to take breaks because it would be pretty strenuous on the hands. I got my GoPro down inside the water and I caught a glimpse of this fish coming once they got it close to the boat. Check this out. Look at the size of that thing.
Let's go, boys! Let's go! Oh, baby!
And that, my friends, is an Atlantic Wahoo.
That's what it's all about, baby!
Here's the photo that I took of the boys. I told them to pose so we could take a good picture of it. Pretty big fish, huh? It was a really good experience on my end, just being able to get out in the middle of the water and see for myself what it's like to deep sea fish. We trolled around a little bit longer, but we didn't end up getting anything else. So we ended up just pulling the reels in and going back in. At the end of the day, I had a good time fishing out there. It was a lot of fun, great experience. I would highly recommend it. So as we're going back in, we have to sit on these bean bags so that we don't get wet and also we don't get blasted by the wind for 2 hours. And it was a beautiful day, great time of fishing. Wish we could have caught more, but that's the way it goes. That's about all for this video. I had a good time, thoroughly enjoyed myself, and we'll catch y'all in the next video.